What's up, everybody? I'm Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. It is time for a Taurus 3-month overview. Let's see what's going on for my Tauruses. And no, it doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. Thank you all so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations of love, for purchasing readings and coaching sessions with me. You're amazing. Namaste. And for purchasing my book, Oh Please Be Your Own Hero. It has definitely surprised me how well it's been doing. Okay. And I am very, very excited about it. So give me just a second. Make sure everything is good on my side of the studio. If you are here during the live, thumbs up. Click the live chat button down below and interact with me wherever it shows up on your device. We'll get going with this 3 months deep dive. There's typically a backstory to give you, to see whether or not it resonates for you, okay? All right, I think we're good to go. All right. Dazed and confused. Are you dazed and confused, Taurus? Dazed and confused. That's funny. Where's my Tauruses? Are you dazed and confused? Message coming through from Spirit pretty loud and clear. In regards to love relationships, in regards to life, something's been going on that's left you dazed and confused. You've been climbing that moon tower a little too much. Maybe you need to. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe you're hitting the bong a little too hard. I don't know. All right. Let's see what's going on here for Taurus. Let's jump into it. All right. Shall we? Yes, let's shall. All right. Jump into the reading screen. Yes, we are here. Okay, so for my Tauruses, right off the bat, that came through from Spirit, and communication has been a challenge for Tauruses in relationship. Maybe even relationships are getting them stabilized or off the ground. Maybe getting, this is an overview, but this is coming through for my Tauruses. So communication is being challenged, has been a challenge. So that's part of the backstory. And it is involving relationships, and that could be friendships, family ships, employment ships, intimacy, and all of that stuff. Okay, let's see for Taurus. 3 months overview. Okay, these are timeless. So if you're drawn to this at any time, there's more than likely a message here for you. All right. Stepping into power, infinite abundance. Woohoo! And fellow travelers. You're strong beyond measure. So you're stepping into your own personal power here, Taurus. You are, over the next 3 months, going to be taking a leadership role, heading towards your North Star, maybe finding out what your life purpose is, or getting on path and heading towards infinite abundance. You're taking some sort of leadership role or control in your life that leads you to some sort of fulfillment in maybe all areas of your life, maybe just love, whatever. Abundance is pouring into your life. So over the next 3 months, because you are, you might be starting your own business. We're going to get more cards on it, of course. Okay. And fellow travelers, support is all around you. So, don't forget, you may be taking a new journey. You may be starting a new job, a new path, something. Just don't forget that it is a shift, and it's going to be a powerful one for you, okay? But you are powerful enough and strong enough to make it through these things, okay? Whatever challenges you're going to be facing, there is assistance, okay? Whether that be new people in your life, friends and family, Fred, Spirit, whatever that is for you, okay? Let's go ahead and drop into the tarot and see what's up. Hey, Joanne. If you would like a private reading, you can schedule one of those in the description box below. This is a 3-month overview for Tauruses. Doesn't matter where Taurus is at in their chart. I do not suggest that cross watchers watch these because these are about the specific person. You may find some messages here for yourself, though. So, let's get into it. What is this? For 3 months. Okay. Yes. Okay. So you're following your intuition here, coming into 3 months. Some of you, you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Leo. But this is very strong and powerful energy of the Sun and the High Priestess, which says, yes, you were figuring things out, you were gaining clarity, you're feeling happy, you're regaining your energy, you're regaining your sun, which is your energy, your happiness. What's up, Smooth? Hi, baby. And you are following your North Star. You're following your true path. You're following your intuition wherever it may lead you. Okay. Some of you may not know where you're headed. Some of you may be becoming psychic, maybe getting psychic downloads, maybe becoming, psychic tarot readers, maybe becoming spiritual leaders, whatever that. Teachers, guides, okay? Teachers and guides, okay? My dress is a little crooked there. Teachers and guides. Hello, La Unique. How are you doing, baby? So, what else does Taurus need to know moving into this, stepping into this power? You have the strength to overcome. I love this. So some of you have, oh, I love it. I love it. Yes. So what you have, you've dealt with some challenges. Okay. You've definitely dealt with some emotional challenges. This is the backstory. You may not know where you're headed, but you're going to let spirit guide you. Okay. And you're going to go where you're guided. Wow, this is this is pretty heavy energy. I was not expecting this because usually there's a pretty intense backstory with these, but you just feel weighed down, heavily burdened and weighed down. And maybe you're going through a spiritual journey, a spiritual awakening. You could have went through, dealt with the loss of a loved one, whether that they transition to the other side or an ending in a relationship with someone who was very childish. They caused you a lot of stress. I mean, I see that, you have a lot of love for this person or these persons. Caused you a lot of stress and anxiety. But there was a lack of involvement, a lack of forward movement. Could have been a lot of arguments, a lot of disagreements, but there was like this, it's almost as if you're doing everything and the other people it's like other people aren't putting in the effort in your connections, but this 5 of Cups tells me that you're overcoming this. Whatever this transition is, whatever this ending was. Some of you, again, you've just been on a spiritual path, just kind of going where universe guides you. And right now, at the time I'm doing this reading, we're kind of in a void energy. So you may feel like, where am I going? Where am I headed? What am I supposed to do next? Well, it's all to help you or to assist you in overcoming some sort of sadness or grief, some sort of melancholy. Thanks, Fred. Sadness, grief, depression, remorse, regrets of the past. Oh man, you've been in emotional funk, boys. Let me tell you, boys and girls. Golly. Okay. You're learning this, though. I think for you, you may have been rejected by somebody. That could have been jobs. It could have been anything, okay? Jobs, persons, places, things, Okay. Some of you, it could have been a divorce. Some of you could have been a partnership. Some of you, it could have been a work, right? Some of you may have lost your jobs and things like that. This is you coming back into power over the next 3 months, regaining your power, regaining your abundance, rebuilding from a pretty heavy emotional state. And I'm going to tell you, when it comes to stress and anxiety, speaking from a clinical laboratory scientist side of things, hard-hitting stressors chemically for your body are breakups, divorces, losses of jobs, losses of income, okay, moves, and deaths. Okay, those are some of the highest hitting, and even getting new jobs, starting new jobs, moving to new homes, starting new relationships. Those are more on the end of the scale, but the beginnings of the scale, the heavy hitters, are the heavy stressors. And when you deal with those kind of the stress chemicals, I mean, it can cause you to feel overwhelmed emotionally, physically drained, mentally exhausted. It can just leave you with confusion. It can cause you to lose weight. It can cause you to gain weight. You can lose your appetite. You can gain an appetite. All kinds of things. But here in all of this, somewhere along the way, you lost some sort of trust or faith. Trust in the universe, faith that things would change, something. Okay? Trust issues in relationships, whatever. Okay? It's hitting me heavily. And I'm feeling it heart-centered. Okay, hard to breathe, really difficult to deal with kind of stressors. And they're no joke. So ain't nobody laughing and ain't nobody judging. That's for damn sure. This would be heavy energy that you're overcoming. So you may feel just like you're real quiet. You may feel like you're not really making any moves. What's up, Lorna? How you doing, beautiful? Not really making any moves, not really making any choices, just kind of sitting in this energy, which is good, because in this energy, you're actually aligning to new things. You are doing alignment work here. Some of you may have been rejected. Some of you may have choices in regards to love. Some of you may have passed up opportunities or been passed up for jobs or relationships, and we're talking about coming into the next 3 months. So these are things that you're working through. So over the next 3 months, I feel like you're going to have choices and opportunities where you didn't have them before. It's been real quiet, like nothing's been going on. So Taurus is like, what the F? Feather. Can't cuss right now because they've been demonetizing my videos, so I have to chill back. Hey, everybody in the shadows, I'm Feather. It still is an 18 and up show. I still bring the show to you, okay? I just can't cuss consistently like I'm used to, okay? But I still am entertaining. And I do not edit dick. Nothing. So you get what you get, don't throw a fit. Alright, if it's for you, it's for you. Thumbs up. Come over here and say hi in chat. Or replay Rockstars, say hey to me. Drop me an awesome comment. I do love this energy because where you're coming out of a lack of faith, trust issues, a lack of money, a lack of job, a lack of options in all areas of your life, you're going to be pushing forward in 3 months with it now. And some of you may have started seeing these changes. But over the next 3 months, there's going to be major shifts because you're aligning to them. Okay, some of you may be finalizing a divorce, a separation. Some of you may be going through some sort of financial situations, legal issues. Looks like they're going to swing in your favor. So just have faith, okay? Have faith. Got to have faith. The faith. The hell is that? Who sings that song? George Michael? Is that who sings that song? George Michael? Things are going to be shifting for you where you have been quietly sitting, quietly contemplating, kind of waiting for love to flow in upon you, waiting for the abundance of the universe to flow in upon you, listening to what the universe has to say to you and following your heart while you're overcoming these deeper issues of trust issues, of grief, sadness, regret, shame, blame, guilt, you name it. You name it. You're releasing it. And you're coming into alignment. And that allows you to finally come up out of the swamp, the dismal swamp, the emotional swamp that you've been in. And a lot of you, you're going to be opening up your heart space to new love, to self-love. Okay, you've been loving yourself. This is part of that. Learning how to trust, learning how to have faith, learning how to not doubt yourself and have faith in yourself more than anything. Okay? Faith in something larger than yourself. Spirituality, I don't know what it is. You're learning these things. A lot of you, it is trust and faith, but you're learning these things, which allows you to finally open up your heart space to love yourself. Authentic love, real love. Oh man, this is sincere love. And it's something that some of you, it's been quite some time. These could be renewals of love as well. But for most of you, it's been a bit. And some of you may have your eyes on someone already. Or they have their eyes on you. Whatever. But what I love is that when you start to open up yourself and open up your heart and you're gearing up and you're getting ready for that beautiful love, you're loving yourself. You're no longer doubting yourself. This is when the opportunities start pouring in. Some of you may be getting some sort of legal job. You may be working in law enforcement, something like that. Not all of you. But this is when you start taking action to work in situations or take jobs that are in alignment with you, that you feel good about, and you start moving forward. We have infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. So where there was none, there will be. Where you felt like there was none or perceived there were no choices or options or opportunities, there will be. This is a shift that must happen, okay? This is some things that are happening over. And don't forget, there is help out there. So if you need assistance, your local communities, things like that can assist you in getting assistance that you may need. Okay. Food banks, medical care, that kind of stuff. There are places. So reach out to your local churches, synagogues, your county offices. They can assist you in finding the right resources or pointing you in the right direction. Oh, that's sweet. I wasn't expecting that. Whew. That was sweet. Excuse me for a second. Let me move my stuff over so I don't spill it. When I almost did. Look at there. Almost did. Okay. So let's go a little deeper into this. Let's go a little deeper into this because you're learning this. What is this justice? Okay, so it looks like there might be a return. You're returning to your alignment. You're returning to some sort of I don't know what injustices happened to you, but there looks like there's going to be some sort of return. This could be a Libra, for sure. We've also got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo. Okay, Scorpio. Virgo. So there could be somebody wanting to, maybe you separated from this person, divorced this person. This person may have rejected you at some point. So I told you there's renewal happening here for some of you. And it looks like the worst has already happened. The breakup happened, and I don't know how long ago, probably ages ago. But it looks like this person is returning. Okay? There may not have been any communication for quite some time. And I don't know how long ago. Also, Aquarius energy is, I'm pulling Aquarius energy also. What else am I feeling? The 7th of this month or next month may be important. Number 7 is kind of important here. 70. What am I feeling? I'm feeling this is a return. For some Tauruses, it's a return. And I'm talking about ancient history kind of energy. And I don't want to get too specific, but there are some returns that are happening. I told you. And there has been no communication. No, but this person, there's the Aquarius energy. Ah, thanks, Spirit. I don't know how many times you went around and around with this person, but this person has made a decision to return. And there's the Pisces energy again. They're following their intuition in regards to this. So you've been in silence from this person. I think both of you have been at a distance from each other for a long time. Maybe ages. Ancient history kind of stuff here. Like years. But this person is going to be coming back for maybe forgiveness. Possible healing of this connection, or an ancient history. Like ancient. This has been a while. It's been a long time. Again, this could, you haven't heard from this person in a long time. Possibly years. But there is this is the Hermit and the Star on this with the Justice. So you're in alignment with this person returning. And I feel like this person is somebody that you've been waiting to return, or you've been wanting to return, or you felt like at some point this was your star, a wish upon a star. Okay. Or you, or both, because you're in alignment with it. And you may have just been waiting for this person. Wow. Wow. I think some of you have been wishing for this person and hoping for this person to return. And it looks like you're just waiting for this person to communicate or to reach out to you. Like, you are my happiness. I got the sun and the star on this. Just bless me with your energy. You know, it's cool. So some of you, that is the case over the next 3 months. And damn, that's intense. That's intense. But this person is willing to go all in. They're willing to heal this. Maybe there's some, maybe I don't see signs of a relationship. I do see signs of forgiveness and healing though. So, perhaps there was some lessons that they had to learn, or you both had to learn before you could come back together. Okay. This, for example, if you got divorced like 8 years ago or something like that, this is just an example, but like you got divorced 8 years ago and you haven't heard from this person, and all of a sudden, this person reaches out and that allows y'all some sort of healing. Okay. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the lessons. And it allows you both to get some sort of deeper healing here. Especially if there has been high boundaries, blocked energy, blocked communication, and a lack of willingness to be vulnerable. Okay. That's important. Also that kind of connection or communication, if nothing else, allows you to break free from, those feelings of rejection or pain or remorse or grief that maybe you've held on to for quite some time. Maybe you didn't even realize it. Okay. Let's find out what this Knight of Cups is. Because the Knight of Cups is sincere apologies as well. Okay, could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Again, Virgo. Yeah. Some of you dealt with, you've been grieving, and this is like, you're opening up to new experiences here, Taurus. Some of you could have dealt with Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, or Gemini, or Aquarius. Some of you may have been married to this person. And this is the Five of Cups here that I'm reading, opening up. Okay, so some of you have been dealing with a very stubborn, very maybe argumentative, possibly even physical abuse. I hope not for some of you. Somebody who refused to learn their lessons, like somebody who was just, I mean, it could be your energy too, where you refused to learn your lessons. You kept repeating lessons. Some of you, some of you were dealing with manipulators. Some of you were dealing with players and manipulators. They weren't learning their lessons. They weren't about healing. And I'm talking about, they weren't using their wisdom and experience, or maybe you weren't. Oh man. Some of you, again, you could have been married to this person or known this person for years. And this is heavy energy. So, damn, it just arguments, resentment, hate. Some of you refusing to heal connections, refusing to heal this connection, and refusing to give any second chances. Okay, that could be in general. That could be in love or relationships on all levels, where you were just, I feel like this is your energy where you were refusing, like, I refuse. I'm holding resentments, I'm holding grudges. You're refusing to see that you needed to heal anything, which kept you dealing with manipulators or manipulating other people. Oh. And I see that's, it's time. It's like a cycle is ending. And it's time for you to see that this is something that you need to address. This is called alignment. So you're coming into alignment finally. And you're able to deal with that, release that, and open up your heart space, because what you're doing is you are loving yourself here and seeing what needs to be addressed. You're making the decision to release resentments and grudges, and this would have been gnarly energy. And you know what? Some people, thank you, Taurus. So what happens is usually there's two ways that people flow. When somebody when you get rejected or you get hurt by something or someone, some people get mad and they just push forward, push forward. Some people get sad and depleted and depressed. Okay. So I feel like most of my Tauruses used your power to push forward. So you may have buried this stuff subconsciously, because we did have to go 3 levels down. Some of you may have buried this subconsciously. The resentments and the anger, like you're not allowed to be angry at people. Maybe you were taught that you weren't allowed. If you ain't got something nice, don't say it at all. You're not allowed to be angry. You have to forgive everybody. It doesn't. Okay. But on some level, yes, surface level, you do. But on some level, you push it in and you push it down, because we feel how we feel. Just because somebody tells us that we've got to forgive and we got to release and we got to let go doesn't mean that we do, not easily. Sometimes it takes us years. Sometimes we have to learn those lessons the hard way. Okay. I'm I'm not saying you weren't hurt by anybody. I'm not saying this didn't hurt you, but you turned the anger and the resentment into a negative state within yourself, which wasn't allowing you to heal, or you weren't seeing that. Fuck them. Fuck that. Whatever. I'm not forgiving them. I'm not taking them back. I'm not looking at, you basically, you put all the blame onto them. Where's the blame sit with you? And this is you changing this dynamic for yourself. Realizing, oh, I'm not always the best. I haven't always been the best. I haven't always treated people the best. And I haven't always felt the best, thought the best, or behaved the best. And this is taking ownership of your heart space and allowing resentments of the past, rejections of the past, blame, shame, sadness, remorse, all of it to just, why carry it with you? But you're facing it and you're looking at it. And some of you may not even realize this is what you're doing. Some of you are doing shadow work and release work. Congratulations. You're doing a great job. Because this wouldn't have been. That's what that clarity is. That's what that sunshine is. And that's why you're regaining your happiness. Because you're realizing where your heart is. You're realizing you're wanting to feel better. You're wanting to feel great. You're wanting to feel good again. You're wanting to feel loved again. You're wanting to feel love again. And that starts within you. And then when you come into alignment with love of self, that's when you start attracting those stars to you. Those things that you've been manifesting and asking for. 11's on the screen. I love this. Give me a thumbs up if you're watching this. Drop an awesome comment. Say hey to me in chat. Like, share, subscribe if you want to join the tribe. This is, I feel elated. I feel heavy, but I feel elated at the same time. Does that make any sense? Like, I'm happy to release this shit. So, let's find out what you're happy to release. Let's pull in somebody's 1977 heavy metal rock cards. Yeah. Circa 77, baby. I love them. Woo. And we're going to keep that one. I love them. They're very gothic. They're very 70s, late 70s, early 80s metal. Oh, well, let's see. Hanged Man energy. So some of you have been cathartic. You've been in a hanged man stance. What is that? It sounds so horrible. I'm sorry to say that, but you've been in a standstill long enough in regards to life. Okay. Pookie says, release it, baby. Release it. Pookie's in the chat. Chat mascot. Pisces energy. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Death, baby. Isn't that so rock on? That's so heavy metal. I love it. And you are ready. I said it's heavy, but I feel excited or exhilarated. So whatever it is that you want to let go of, you're ready. You are ready to cut it off. Cut it out and end it. Taking action. Death is an action card to me, but it's usually a slow, progressive kind of card, like a slow transition or a transitional. Nah, here it's like, it's over. I love it. And you're done with the deep emotional distress that you've been in, trying to see things from a different perspective. You've just kind of been at a standstill emotionally, and you're like, I'm done. It's over. Okay. All right, Taurus. Handle your business. Yeah, this Scorpio and Pisces energy, and it's all about emotions. You've been Taurus. You don't hang out in your emotions usually. Mm-mm. You're all about practicality usually. Practicality. You don't hang out in your emotions, but your emotions have been on pause for quite some time. You have just been at a standstill right here in your bagel space. All right. It's over. Finish it. I love it. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. And you are healing it too. Okay. You are definitely healing it. You're showing me twice. You are showing me twice. In the right here. 4 swords and the Hermit. I love these cards, don't you? They're so BA. So BA. Beyond awesome, y'all. This is you saying, I am taking my power back. This is what you're doing, stepping into power. Taurus says, I'm taking my power back. I'm not weak. I'm tired of being my emotions. And I'm tired of my emotions being hung up, not knowing where they're going, not feeling love, feeling rejected, feeling unloved, feeling not chosen, not being able to trust, feeling like there ain't no stability. Taurus is like, bye, see ya, done. Done, done, and done. Not only is the death on it, which is transformative, you are seeing things clearly with the sun and the Pisces card of the Hanged Man. It's like, you're willing to take the time to look and see what needs to be addressed or who and what needs to be released so that you get a feeling of happiness. You're ready for happiness. You're ready for love and emotion. You're ready for forward movement, and you're ready to feel balanced and good again. And this is you saying, F this, I'm done. I'm out. I'm taking my steps. Some of you may be doing therapy. You may be in therapy. You may be in counseling. Okay. But you are doing this healing. You are doing it on so many levels. Whereas before, you were too angry to address it. Like, I'm not even looking at it. You buried it so far, so deep. But up here on surface level, nobody would know, right? Nobody would know. Because you were all about getting through your practical day, your day-to-day stuff. Nobody would know that you were fazed by anything. But this is something you've stuffed down over time. And it's finally time to address. And you're ready because you haven't felt something here for quite some time. And I don't know if it's in a relationship or in a like some of you may be going through a divorce or finalizing a divorce or separation. But something ain't been going on here. It's been at a standstill. You haven't felt like you in a while. And you're choosing to take the steps necessary to heal this so that you can feel light. And a lot of you are like, you're ready to look at it. You're ready to deal with it. This could be like a relationship that needs to come to an end, but you've just been trying to hang on to it for the kids or yeah. This is exactly wow. I'm going to show you what I got at the bottom of this deck. I wasn't expecting it, but we're going to look at it. Let me get through this example Fred is giving me. This is like you being in a relationship where you know that somebody is cheating on you or they have other choices or they're not pulling their weight in the relationship. They're not showing up for you. You're not feeling it. And you're hanging on to the relationship for what? For what? Because you're told that you have to make so that you look good in the eyes of your family or friends, or to make appearances, to look because you don't want to look. I don't know what it is, but it's an example that I'm feeling of like, no, we got to keep it together. We got to keep it together. I got to keep this relationship. I got to keep this marriage together, even though there's nothing happening here. I keep losing money left and right. This person's not assisting me. They're not helping me out. They're not a pinch hitter. They're not a team player. And I'm not having fun with them. I don't even feel anything for this person. I'm not happy here. Say what? Then why are you holding on to a relationship like that? This is an example, but this is energy that's coming through that feels like this to me. Not all of you are in this situation, but somebody is. And it's like, oh no, I am taking this sickle and I'm cutting myself out of these mummy wraps. I am tired of being bound up, not being able to express myself, not being able to have fun, not being able to say what I want, go where I want, do what I want. I am tired of living everybody else's expectations. Oh, I just said it. That is exactly what this is for some of you. I am tired of living everyone else's expectations of what I should be and who I should be, and I'm ready to do what I want to do. I'm ready to cut ties, and I'm cutting free. This is you going through some sort of transformation. You're taking the sickle to the mummy wraps that have been around you. You've been bound and tied down, and you're done. Some of you, it has been a relationship that has just stifled you. It's you feel like you feel mummified. You don't feel alive. And you're ready to move to living and being alive again. Congratulations. Whatever situation it is for you, it is, you're tired of living what everybody else expects of you. They expect you to be in a marriage, or they expect you to stay because of the kids, or they expect you to go to work and do this and come home and do that, do this, do this. And it's like, you know what? Why am I the one that's always got to be the one doing the everything? Why is everybody putting their You're allowing yourself to do what everybody expects you to do instead of making your own decisions. You're making a friggin' cut here on where you've been tied down, held down, bound or held to obligations, expectations, whatever it is, and you're setting yourself free. You about to ride free. Regulators mount up, because your pony is up and ready to run. Yeah. So you're taking action in regards to love. And I feel most of you, this is your own love for yourself. Like, this is a big self-love deal here, where if you have just been kind of chained down, held back, always doing what everybody tells you to do, always doing what everybody expects of you, blah, blah, blah. It's boring. You're like, I'm so tired of it because I am not happy. Okay? So some of you are your pony's ready to ride, you're ready to take action, and you're ready to free yourself. That is what sun is, and that is what I'm seeing several cards of this. Just let me out. Let me see the sun. Let me out. I love that. And 1144 on the screen. This is stuff you haven't told anybody. This is feelings that maybe you haven't expressed to anyone. You haven't told anybody. This is stuff that you deal with on a subconscious level or consciously, but you don't tell anyone. Okay? Well, you decided to tell me so that I could tell you, because you wanted validation. Well, let's show you the bottom of the deck, shall we? Because you're doing this healing work, and you're addressing this on a deep level. Okay? Yeah. You know, at some point, this was your 9 cups. You were satisfied with the status quo of what you kept doing, of what you've been doing. Okay? But now you have taken initiative over the next 3 months. You're saying, Feather, I'm ready to be happy. I'm ready to fulfill my own cups. Status quo was okay, but now I've learned something. Maybe my intuition sparked me, gave me some sort of awareness, or maybe I had some sort of awakening or epiphany or clarity moment that made me realize this is not where I'm happy. Doing this, whatever this is, isn't make me happy. Whatever, if it's a job, it's the feelings of remorse or sadness or regret or rejection or not trusting or self-doubting, whatever it is, or doubting others or not having faith. You're seeing something clearly. If you haven't yet, you're going to. And you're going to get this information. It's going to be like lights on, you see it, you know it. And this is what's going to spark a revolution within inside of you. Hey, Bright. And yes, you're going to be leaving what you used to think made you happy behind. And you're going to be heading towards a new Ace of Cups. That Ace of Cups, which is self-love for some of you that are loving yourself and you're happy well on your own. You're independent, single free. You're fulfilling your own cups. This is heading towards a new love. A Queen of Cups. Somebody very loving. A very spiritual, soulful love. But this is also ready to create, leaving something behind that used to make you happy, used to fulfill you, and now going for something which is more bold. You're loving yourself. You're full of love. You're ready to express love, and you're ready to create an environment of love. Where some of you have just been, ooh, boy, you've been in a place that's not made you happy for quite some time. And I think you held on to, some energies deeply while still maintaining daily life and doing everything. But inside, it just didn't feel right because you weren't addressing or you weren't seeing where you really wanted to be or who you really wanted to be with or how you really wanted to feel or the life you really wanted to live. And this is you finally seeing it and wanting to set yourself free. Okay? Let your pony gallop wherever it may go. Wherever it was. Wherever you've been. You weren't happy. And you're ready for happiness and love moving forward. And I love this with the Ace of Cups. A lot of you have been on a spiritual journey. You've been releasing and shadow working and all of the things and stuff and doing your deep healing and going through therapy. Some of you have just taken your space and been real quiet while you were observing people and things in your life and kind of just observing it and looking at how other people give to you, how much you give to others, how much others give to you, and how you feel about it. This is all about emotions. There's nothing but emotions out here. It's a wash with emotion. And emotions aren't always love and joy and happiness. You know what I mean? Emotions are, I feel stranded. I feel stuck. I feel guilty. I feel blame. I feel shame. I feel rejected. I feel remorse. I feel stuck. I feel repressed. I feel, I could keep going. I don't want to because it's heavy. That's what I'm feeling. So I'm trying to express that. And once you finally get down and you observe all of these things, this is what you're going through. And then this could be in every area of your life where you're just like, hey, Feather, I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to be quiet. And I'm just going to lurk in the shadows and I'm just going to be quietly observing reflecting with the Four of Swords on all things in my life, all relationships, current relationships, past relationships, on every level, family, friends, love ships, employment ships, everything. What's going on in my universal movie? Because this Queen of Cups is telling me you're ready for an environment of love. You're ready to be loved, or you're ready for an environment of love. And some of you may not have been in, some of you may not, I mean, some of you may have been dealing with abusive people. You may have in the past been abusive. Some of you were with neglectful people, argumentative, just angry, noxious, venomous individuals. My way or the highway or no way. Taurus, I don't see how you would deal with that. But again, this is an energy that I'm feeling underneath it all, where you stayed in these situations or these connections or these employment ships because it's practical. It's what I'm supposed to do. And this is you realizing that it's not just about I'm not fitting in a box. What everybody else tells me to do and be. It's about how I feel about all of these things. That's the most important. I've been obsessively, compulsively doing all of the things and the stuff for others and what I thought I was supposed to do. But in reality, I'm observing all of these things and none of them are making me happy. I actually feel like I'm not alive. I feel like I'm not present and awake and aware and happy and having fun and feeling love. And I told you, this is a huge shift. When you start looking at that universal movie of what you're allowing and what you're, attracting from other people, it makes a huge difference because first of all, it tells you what you're attracting, what kind of people you're attracting. But it tells you what you're allowing other people to do, how you are being. And this is big deal stuff. Over the next 3 months, you are recognizing it. Something you thought was your 9 cups, your happiness is actually shifting to personal satisfaction, happiness. And that is that you're ready for a very loving, love-filled life. Hey, everybody in the shadows, what's up? I'm Feather. Like, share, subscribe, maybe come say hi. I hope this is resonating for you. Please give me a thumbs up if you like these deep dives. Let's take a look at this Ace of Cups because it's shown up twice, and this Queen of Cups. Okay. And again, some of you have a person that's possibly from the way back coming in to, possibly for forgiveness or to communicate. And this would have been somebody from the way back. And again, this is for like higher level of learning. They've learned some lessons. You've learned some lessons. And it looks like some sort of forgiveness or healing needs to happen in that connection. Okay. That's for some of you. Let's take a look at, this Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. We've already looked at that. You're ready to open up to love. You've already told me that. Happiness and love. I finally found the love of a lifetime. What is that? Who is that? Winger? I don't know. Who is that? Who sings that song? All right, let's get something new on this. So we have abundance. So you're stepping in, you're taking charge of your own life, and you're going where you feel is best for you, doing what is best for you, that feels good to you, that fulfills you, creating an environment of love, being ready to love Oh, it feels good to be free. Some of you may be traveling, some of you may be moving, but this is abundance on all levels. This is like it's time for you to harvest from the universe because you've been set back and you haven't had those options or opportunities. And because you're looking at those things and you're like, okay, it's time to change. It's time to shift this. And you are taking your power and cutting yourself free of the stagnancy. You've been held back long enough. You've been held back long enough. Let's stay with the skulls, shall we? Okay, Santa Muerte. Fred says stay with the skulls. So some of you may like skulls. I know I do. Pretty ones, very pretty ones, very pretty ones. Love may. Some of you love relationships have been a bitch. Some of you have had some love relationships that blood, sweat, and tears, baby. Blood, sweat, and tears. And I think that you're ready to shift that. Okay. That's the shift. That's the problem here. Okay, so some of you, long-term relationships, some of you it was marriages, relationships, things like that. Some of you may be in a relationship or maybe ready for something new. Okay, take it for how it resonates, but here's the problem. The challenge is 10 of Pentacles. So some of you, long-term relationships or marriage or relationship is an issue because there's outside interference, there's other people being involved, a lot of arguments, a lot of disagreements, a lot of conflict, and you're ready to set fire to it. Boom, bitches, like let it burn, let this tower fall to the ground, because some of it could be financial. I told you that before, like some of your relationships or some of these connections that you've been dealing with, financial disasters, like one thing after the other. Like your partner isn't your partner. Like you're doing it all on your own, or you did in the past. Your partnerships they never made it to 10 of Pentacles. Long-term connections were built on faulty ground, or your connections always end up, your relationships always end up a fiasco. Some of you may be dealing with a divorce or a breakup is imminent because there's too many arguments, too many disagreements. And I feel like some of you, it is about finances, but it's more about partnership and teamwork. If you can't work together as a team, especially if it comes to finances and home life and building that dream, 401ks, the whole thing. If you can't partner up, hey partner, I got you, you got me. If you got no backup, you're in it by yourself, aren't you? You're just the one foot in the bill or handling all of the responsibilities, and that sucks. And it can become volatile situations. It can cause a lot of arguments, especially if you lose your job and your person that you are married to or in a long-term commitment with is like, oh, okay, well, get another job and fucking handle it. You're the one that pays all the bills, you know? Well, what if you decide that you're ready to do something different and that person is not working with you? Your partners are supposed to be your partners, your teammates. And a lot of you you have dealt with or you are dealing with connections coming into the now that may be on the way out. Okay, because they're not a teammate. And you see this, you know this. And that's what causes the majority of the issues. We can't get any kind of longevity out of this. We can't get any kind of financial, our savings. We got no savings. We keep going into financial straits. We keep going into debt. Well, if you got a partner that's spending all the fucking money or isn't helping you attain any money, how are you supposed to get that home? How are you supposed to buy the house? How are you supposed, if you're depleting your 401k all the time or your savings, it's a hassle. Because a lot of you are like, well, I should be here. We should be doing this. This is it. But it's teamwork. And if it's more of a hassle and more of chaos than anything, yeah, I can understand why you're ready for new love and you're ready for a loving environment. You're ready for money and love. You're ready for, swinging on rainbows with somebody. You're ready for a teammate that is going to be the support in your life. Some of you feel unsupported in your relationships. What's up, Voodoo? Hey, Manuel. Oh, thank you, Manuel. I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. All right, let's look at this Ace of Cups. And yeah, I can understand why you're wanting love. Because you got no team. You got nobody wanting to be a team player. They're causing all kind of hassles or disagreements. It's causing a lot of chaos. And, that ain't living. It ain't love and it ain't living. It is definitely not partnership or teamwork. Why are you together? You're figuring this shit out, though. Okay? That could have been relationships of the past, or it could be a current one. Okay? Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Boom, bitches. Yeah. 4 of Wands, baby. Mm-hmm. This is in regards to relationships. This is you. This is this Ace of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. I'm working on it. Just give me a second. Fred, don't push me. Fred is actually saying that this Ace of Cups is specifically your self-love. And you are recognizing that stability, home life, relationship stability is very important to you because you have been in situations that you're in situations that you can't trust, that aren't stable. Apparently with the 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles as a challenge is not okay. Like, why even be in a relationship like that if your partner is only bringing you grief and arguments? If they're not working together with you to assist you in creating the 10 of Pentacles, then there's no 10 of Pentacles. Then you're the one trying to hold all of the pentacles up and handle all of the household. You're the decision maker. You're the one trying to do it all and handle all the responsibilities. What are they doing? Are they dicking around with other people? It's possible. What are they even doing there? Oh, wait. Is it a free ride for them? Some of them maybe. But if they're causing you more stress than anything, there's an Ace of Cups here that says this is what you need to address. This is called self-love because self-love is saying that's not healthy. I can no longer operate in an environment of like that because it doesn't satisfy me. At one point it did. And now it no longer does because it's not happy. It's dragging you down. It's depleting you. It's not stable. And Taurus is not a not stable person. Tauruses are like, oh no, it's the stability. There better be stability. So, in situations that it's like relationships, employment, anything regarding stability in life, home life, stability, it's like you're not able to trust it. And you're ready for something new. You're ready for stability. Maybe a new house, maybe a new home, maybe a new relationship, maybe a new job. Something that brings stability that you haven't had for quite some time. And you're recognizing this, realizing it, and you're ready for stability. I don't blame you. If you've been in relationships that were just like, yeah, you're no longer in your head about this. You're no longer holding on or holding back. Some of you, it was relationships or partnerships that the other person was breadcrumbing, or they were giving to multiple people. And you're ready for something new. Okay. You're seeing clearly. This Ace of Cups is your love for yourself, and you're seeing clearly that there's no love there. This is on the way out. There's no cups there. There's no cups there. And sometimes we have to do what's best for us. Okay? We always do. But this is you saying, I'm ready to take steps necessary to get myself to an environment of love. Even if it's by myself, for myself, I'm ready to get to an environment of love where I'm surrounded by people and places and things that I love and that love and care about me. Because this situation or these situations of the past, some of them could have been long-term relationships or marriages. There's no cups there. Some of you, there was loss of trust, lack of stability, financial issues out the yin-yang, and it's caused a lot of disagreements or a lot of conflict and contrast. And if you got a partner that's not willing to pony up and work through it with you, is that really a partner at all? I don't like it. I don't like that energy. Tell me what this new Ace of Cups is. Come on, Fred. Come on, Fred. Show me what this new Ace of Cups is. Tell me what my Tauruses need to know. I'm over time by just a few minutes, but that's okay. Oh, yeah. There's that stability, bitches. There it is. Boom. If I don't cuss consistently, they won't demonetize me. I love y'all. Okay? Thumbs up if you are digging this, because the Four of Wands, which you were saying, I can't trust my relationship. I can't trust that there's stability here. And I am ready to, and you've taken the time to sit back and reflect on it, and you're seeing that there's a lot of things in regards to your home life, your relationships, your marriages, that you just can't trust, or there's so much going on financially in the negative that it's too much of a hassle. It's hurting. It's painful. So this is you taking that to the next level with a new Ace of Cups over here, where you're walking away from what you thought was happiness at some point. Maybe you were happy trying to keep it all together at some point. Relationships or your finances or your job or your business or whatever it was, okay? But this is you saying, I'm ready for the stability. There's the Four of Wands again in the upright. New relationship, new home, move into a new location, a new job, stability in life. Tell me what else. Ace of Cups. Releasing the devil, bitches. Release it. You ain't running with the devil. You're not running with the devils no more. You're done with the toxicity. You're done with the fear. You're done with the toxicity. Oh. You took that scythe, the Crypt Keeper's scythe. You said, just let me, hold on a second, and let me just, I'm going to cut myself free. Some of y'all might have just been like, please, baby Jesus, please, devil, please, anybody, get me out of this tree. Help bring me some sort of clarity. That may have been you at some point, just so stressed out and overwhelmed by the emotional place that you've been in, where you're just like calling on anything and anybody to set you free. Oh, Taurus, I'm so happy for you. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn. Anybody, but let me tell you something. You're ready for new. You're ready for stability. You're ready for a new life. You're ready for a new relationship. You're ready for new jobs, new location. You're ready to sever ties with the devil, and you're not afraid. You're not afraid, because you know what? You're not holding on to any pain of the past. You're not holding on to any heartache or anything. It's like when you decide to walk away from whatever situations in your life, relationships, jobs that aren't paying you what you deserve for your skill sets, whatever it is. When you decide to change, when you make that change Taurus, you make it a power change. This is you saying, sever ties with toxic, sever ties with fears, sever ties with people's opinions. F them, F that, and I'm moving on to do what's best for me. Congratulations. Self-awareness. And that's BA energy. And that is called self-love. The Queen of Cups. You have mastered self-love. Or you will be in the next 3 months. When you love yourself enough to cut ties with fear, limiting beliefs, toxic behavior, toxic people, negative thinking, obsessive overthinking, staying stuck to what other people tell you because, well, that's what they told you and that's what you were taught and that's what you're learning how to set yourself free here. To live your life for you that makes you satisfied and happy. I couldn't be more proud of you. I am very proud of you right now. Let's look at this Queen of Cups. See what this Queen of Cups want to say. Maybe it's somebody, maybe it's not. Let's see what this is. You know what? I love this so much because the Devil is in reverse and the Four of Wands is here. And the Three of Swords is in reverse. It's just, you're finishing up your therapy sessions. You're finishing up your counseling. You're finishing up your healing. You're not going to let anything or anybody hold you back from what it is you want and your stability in life, whether that's a new relationship. Some of you may be getting married to somebody. If you're in a relationship with them and the challenges are, maybe you start working together. I don't know. I haven't seen no Two of Cups or none of that stuff. Let's find out what this Queen of Cups is. I've seen aces. Self-love. If you would like a private reading manual, you can purchase one in my description box below. The only way you can get it is on my website, but this is a general reading, okay, for Taurus, so I can't tell you whether or not this is your story. But stay positive and optimistic. So this is you doing your healing, sitting back. There's that Ace of Pentacles in the positive. There's that Death card. I got to get some more on this. So the Queen of Cups is self-love. So you're taking time to heal, taking your step back. You're learning how to trust the universe, trust yourself. This is new opportunities. This is proposals. This is those opportunities coming in. Big ones. Okay? And it is stability. Taurus, you're all about stability. What's this? Death, rebirth. We already know. Oh, there's the change. And you're ready for a new beginning. You're ready for a major change. Luck is on your side. The universe is calling you forward to change. So you're regaining your power. You're regaining your strength. Guess what the hell shows up again? The Four of Wands. The Four... What's up, Jin Jin? How you doing, baby? The Four of Wands shows up again. 3 times in this thing. 3 or 4 times in this reading. The Four of Wands. So that is stability. Home life. New life. Homes, jobs, marriage for some of you, relationships, but it is stability that you've been waiting for. Something stable, something lasting, something to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. Page of Wands, new communication, flirting. It's having that enthusiasm and the courage and the confidence to go after what it is you dream of, what it is you want. That's what self-love is all about. You doing your healing and you transitioning quickly because you're ready to take action for yourself. Or you've just been sitting back for so long. Woo, boy. You're like, nah, maybe this is like a job that maybe you have been wanting or something for some of you, and you're just like, no, my wife or my husband's not going to be okay with it. Or if my parents don't like the fact that, my family doesn't like the fact that I got to move to take this job. You do you, boo. Okay? And this is that whole shit. I didn't expect this because I have not seen Empress energy. I have not seen Emperor energy. The lovers on this. I have not seen. Okay. So, you got a choice to make in love and money, I believe. Let's see what this lovers wants to tell us. Soulful, sexy, spiritual. That is a true love connection, where you have to choose it. You are coming to the end of a lot of situations in your life, a lot of stressful situations. The lovers doesn't always mean a love situation or that you have a choice in lovers, although you can over the next 3 months. Some of you, again, may be going through a divorce, or you may be getting married. All right, you may be getting a proposal, you may be proposing, getting married. Some of you may be getting a divorce or finalizing divorces, dealing with legal issues and finalizing those. Some of you, it's all about, what you need, making a wise decision on what needs to end and taking the steps necessary to protect yourself moving forward. So, putting up boundaries where boundaries are needed in regards to love and situations, finalizing divorces if necessary. And this is taking responsibility and doing what needs to be done. The Lover's card is a big choice that needs to be made in life. And so maybe there's a legal contract that you've got to sign, or a job, like I said, that's out of state that's going to cause you to travel. What if your family doesn't approve? Or, the whole theme of this story for you, I feel, is mainly... I got another card to pull for you, and I don't... Yeah. Sorry, I was talking to Fred. The overall theme I get for you, Taurus, over the next 3 months is, doing deep healing and reflecting on what you've allowed in your life and being able to make some really powerful decisions for yourself, whether they be new jobs, maybe going after a new job, maybe a new relationship, maybe severing ties with relationships that didn't work out for you, whether they be employment ships that didn't pay you what you deserved, relationships that you were dealing with people that didn't work well with you, caused more problems than they did assist, and setting yourself free. Because this is, no matter what, you are destined to, you are being called to it, set yourself free. Because you decide to make choices that are best for you, not everyone else. You set yourself free for new beginnings in every area of your life. And that's why there's infinite abundance coming in around you. And you are being supported by the universe. Okay? So whatever you got going on over the next 3 months, there's going to be some endings, but don't you worry about it. Those are going to bring brand new beginnings immediately for you. So, for instance, your job demotes you. They're not paying you what you deserve. And you're just like, you know what? I've been there for 20 years. Maybe it's time for a change. Because the next place, they're ready to hire you tomorrow without a 2 weeks notice, and they're ready to pay you $5 more an hour. You understand? This is those kinds of situations where you're ready to set it off. Set it off on the left, y'all. Set it off on the right, y'all. Set it off. Set it off. I don't know. Set it off? I don't know. Y'all ready to set it off? That's exactly what you're telling me. I'm ready to end shit. Right now, quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'm ready for a new beginning. I am ready for new relationships. I am ready for fun. I'm ready for freedom. Ready for happiness and love. So this is those of you ready to cut ties with relationships and people and things, and you're taking that scythe, that sickle, whatever it is that the The Grim Creeper hold, and you're ready to cut yourself free. Congratulations. Engineer. You are the engineer of your life. Yes, you are. Light attributes. Ability to give creative energy a practical expression. Talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. You're the creator of your life, and you're ready to take charge of your life. You're ready to take responsibility. You're ready to take action, and you're ready to sever ties with things that do not serve your highest good. Because what you've been doing in the past, reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. You were just doing what you were told, doing what you thought was right, doing what everybody told you to do, doing what everybody expected you to do, and fitting you in that box. And you're finally saying, hold on, that doesn't fulfill me. It don't feel good. I'm married to this person and I don't love them. Why should I stay here when this person is in more trouble than they are good for me? They're not a team player. They causing me problems. They using all the money. Now, y'all do whatever you do. I'm just giving you examples here. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what we just went through. Congratulations, Taurus. You're set. You're ready to set it off, and you're ready to set it off in a positive way. You're ready for happiness, love, and that's called divine love, and it's called self-love. And you have learned that. You've learned that lesson. When you learn that lesson, you start opening up the universe. When you start opening up yourself to self-love and loving yourself and going where it feels good for you, feels good. Feels great. I'm happy. It feels good. Let's go there. Let's do that. When you start opening up yourself to that and no longer living in a box, being told what to do, doing what you're told to do all the time and regimented, and everybody expects this of you and that of you, and you're just done with it. When you make the shift for yourself and you take charge of your own you take responsibility for yourself and your own happiness, the things that flow in for you are amazing. Congratulations. Them's the words, them's the messages. I'm Feather. Check out my description box. There's lots of stuff down there for you to check out. And I have 5 channels here on YouTube. Check them out. Thumbs up. Until next time, I'll love this for you. Drop your awesome comments. Namaste.